Yeah, if people again, we just come on for try for tell una about the kind of cartel we don't set up now the All People Congress Party. Since we dey talk about the affairs of the All People Congress, but which we observe now, Mami cause cartel now in the open at the APC. People then they call. I don't know this boy again, Mr. Masako. I don't know if you want to talk. This boy way then they call Pashek, where they cause the executive na the APC. He ever go free tongue or he get membership card because me I believe say Ajibu Jalo will be there the information ministry whether na him brother or his step brother or whatever na in the misbehave so. But if you say na post way people there for pay attention to because at least we get biography in America all there so. So what you want to talk first about the Mami cause blogger then at the APC?
I want to put the all inside one bracket, then we'll address them because I check you they are this possibility so that possibility so they're all
I check in the course.
They cost the administration,
they're all
the executive,
they're
yes.
all the cost.
What kind of
All the cost.
They say one go be flag bearer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the man get right for be plug that side he get right because na APC man. But the point at issue is he get party card. If you get party card, then we go down the way in which charge that's why we go see how we go do. If you don't pay in dues or you don't pay in dues then or how committed is he to the party? Not only means because na grandpa with Chaka Steven. So if means if them grandpa with Chaka Steven, yes, Chaka Steven never get the APC, but you don't register there for committing yourself into the APC, wait till you don't pay. But that side they not to radio down not to television. If you reach to that point, you will qualify that side or go no. So you get right. Himself for be president. That's not the point. But what the thing is, we all know say yes, the executive, the mandate we don't done. But when a procedure they put there and the case don't in a court, if a court don't care go that case to court, and then the court did it, they would wait for valid. So you know we'll go more than that again. When the court don't pass the valid, that will get for deal with. You no go more than that. So you don't need for do they don't need for cost. Cost no amount of money cost not will pull the people in that place. In fact, that I always they tell people then the more it cost, we the chin up that do we the open much way they cost. Or the point up per person. All the balance finger the way they point back to you. All the cost, if you in a man, it cost all kind of man cost. The idea is who say you see that person do ever go undress before you 18 up for let you able labor and like go be doing at school. You understand? You know, you never see that person eh?
But
The only image way they see, I'm like wait me, the only image way they see where they able for color that the way they cause so that automatically na you. Because you na man. So all this part the way they call that person getter, you say getter. You don't understand? So now from you, it is possible say now waiting they happen to you. Now you just want for tell people that say now this can happen, they try for call. If you say for call somebody, mama, that person you never don't live with that person, mama. You now you mama born you. Now your mama don't grow up at the house. You don't car up. You don't dey see am. So if you call those parts, now that person, if they cost woman cost, you a big person, you get woman na host. So if you say woman they spend, how you gonna know say that other person they spend? You know how they don't live with her. Now the one way you to live in the house. Now these are things when they do them, it's like what they say that the mirror. When they say that the mirror, now you they see and the whole world behind you. You there before and everything there behind you. So anything where you cause, anything where you cause, if you no say that you say you dey cause, or na your person you dey cause. You just tell the world say this is the kind of thing why they see with people women and they live together. Okay, then the one that say when they call themselves big one there, and they always the talker. I will not talker again, so I don't know if you go through. Well, okay, I the talker again. I want talker now. Is this one thing we don't always don't give me problem in the APC? Now this selfishness. We so much selfish, Abdullah. We so much selfish that we dey always dey get problem in the APC. All man no go be president at the same time. All man no go for be the secretary general at the same time. All man no go for be the chairman and leader at the same time. Yes, these part people when they hold their position there, they always dey feel say na they own passion for party. And not to passion for party. But wetin dey make the people that they feel say na they get the property and the property, na the way how you dey subdue yourself for let the person get the position. The way I position himself, because if you go to that person, allow that person there, he go trust money, or he go take money, he can't say they give you money for vote, for let you vote for, or for do this. That person, he don't buy you down. So at the end of the day, when you get the position, they do anything you want for do, you don't get nothing for do to him. If you didn't corner, he call you, he can't give you money, say, boy, I've learned for make sure when I cost him mama tomorrow. Yes, then you go cost I've learned mama this, that. He did behind you, nobody know the day. Tomorrow, now you didn't get for what? Because tomorrow when peace go come, nobody not go do it for you. And they always tell with the young one and this one. Then mommy cause don't they change situations. How many people then they know say that mommy cause that themselves? Some of them what the way they talk. International community know say that mommy cause. International community know that they those words the way we call. That these are words the way they call. Who they recite for people there. Now the international community don't know about that. You get for call, you get for come, you sit down, you talk about issues. You preach about the party ideology. For people that want to say APC we don't lose party ideology. Now mommy cause now we don't bring now inside there now ideology. The actual ideology of the APC, how you get for explain to people there, how you get for really talk to people there. People they really able to understand say yes, this is what we stand for. We don't pay for realize say we get waiting for concentrate part. SFP we don't give them, now we they give them more chance for them they continue for they do the worst thing the way they do. Because now they don't know now say they do the worst thing there now. Now we say they do now, mommy cost now, with our mommy cost to the cost now, we don't target first now each other in the party. You know, I can always talk this with all due respect to me, brother there. I will like you. With all due respect to her. Where you go now in our villages, you see how on the big house there? Now in our village, I see how the big house. All man are street and the big house. You don't want they see other house they behind the house?
No.
If the other house they behind are the waist to waist, so yes. the back of this house and the back of this one they come together. The other side of the street they. Because when I feel say nobody, not for they behind person. You right. With all due respect to the man, you might be saying not for they behind company. You not believe say that company for this one side. Go salon, go the drive that Timmy line. Timmy line are long, all the time on the week. You know what you make the future people that they send us so. We have like go put your kiosk here. One come as you man, not they put because me I do like. I didn't do like what the Bama they do. I didn't put on there. You understand it? And they go pin at the other side. So that where I'm there, they can. I mean, first side go come meet for come by. The other person we can get, they go pin and so. Now that's not the problem. We for accept say in the basic fact say yes, we all Lord do the Lord. You see the Bama, don't you Bama they say? They say if me not get her, let me brother get her. When brother get her, now all get her. You don't understand? But if we don't accept that, I'm like, all this mommy cost not do. How you go to cost mommy cost? You go cost this person, cause this person, then you praise out that person. Me that person I send you. The other day I listen to the other guy from Poloko. He cost this person, he cost that, they cost me, they cost this. Then they go praise this the other boy not to the right thing. No. This other boy they call her Jonjolo. Now this above more than so. More than this. The Indian the other one. More than this. Okay. You go cost people then. Then you praise a set of people. You praise Kemos, say you praise this. The other person will say Kemos say that they go cost. Because automatically they don't send you. And no, they know they way any of them big man don't come up openly and go talk say no, not cost person for me. Wow. You understand? Like me now, if I can't have like cost now, what's in the next person they look at? Then they say na Victor Fo in Bobo. Wow. You understand? And Victor Fo always they always tell me say politics. If you know what they talk about, you not join politics. So if you see me a person, you go. You want to see I take full call person or cost person, they say because that person don't cost Victor Fo. No, in the night first they tell you, no ever cost for me, no pet for me for that kind of thing and they. Politics are so the policy for they get for Allah, so they happy. So that this one I want, they other big man, they all them man the way they cost so now when they send them. And that year so to God, me just look at and say, not to one sense inside. Because no matter how una cost so, no matter how the people they cost so, that person, they change. That cost not get nothing for do the person. The other day I listened they cost Mikalu Masare. for APC. They were the cost by now. If Michael Masari not there, if Michael people like Michael Masari they not there for the APC, how APC for not there today? If Michael Masari they say, okay, well now, all my way they cost me now. Let me say can open now cost institution now. The man na Kanike born. You don't understand me? Na Kanike this man born. You understand? Yeah, when person do something bad, when I say okay, this person we don't do so wrong, so that person we don't do wrong, so but let it be general. Not talk on one side, talk up for everybody so that the good of the APC for happen. You don't understand? No left then cause here. I see Sylvia don't go like don't jump beside this course. As long as you don't jump beside the course, that means you don't believe say course that you we are. You don't understand? Because I mean not is why if I go jump beside course. You see? If course not we are
talk about the individual where they do the costing. What in the course they say about you? Like if you resort to course, to me it implies say you don't know nothing.
That is it.
Because the easiest thing for doing for cost somebody.
And that cost where they cost that person and that person really they cost.
Yeah.
That they help you more. You where the cost where they help you more for them and know say you don't know nothing. You say no know what you do, what you talk about. Because you don't get nothing for talk about talk for somebody issues. You understand it? Knock somebody down. Plainly put somebody down, knock her down. Talk about somebody issues. Tell look person, now if you tell us say no, that this is the problem. You understand it? Like me, Aki Chokam. I go tell the power of you. Today I go tell the power of you now. You understand it? I mean man. The power of you. When you know that the power of you, which I say the power of you can make a difference. Then I cherry cocoa. I tell her now. That Boku news and they come up for them all they make so, they wanna make so. Wanna talk to una people them. Because in the first instance, cherry cocoa, no people are not cost in your name. It help for put fire and pepper back again to the fuller community. In 2018, when they make you flag bearer, waiting people the typical fuller man talk say, they know they vote the full when you go to the fuller man, they don't they ask you, they say you don't want to see fuller man they dance devil. You don't understand? Yes. They say fuller man they dance devil. So that make them prefer if you watch the voting there, where it come it's a free time. Over 200,000 votes for SMP. The Fuller they not vote for we. They say because Fulama no they dance devil.
Why dance the devil?
Cherry cocoa. You understand?
So
they say Fulama no they dance devil. And then look what they happen so now. Now you still want power. You still there. Now what they happen now? People they don't begin cost now. Mommy cause the car. When some people they cause then they praise you now. That means when they send people there. So that means when they see the same thing Fulama be saying, no, when the typical Fulama say Fulama they dance devil. Now because of very boy business there. So that still very boy business when they put inside. You don't see some of the issues them where they happen. The swing vote the whole show know the what. Then they watch those things. Then they watch them. And they affect you. Over 200 and something votes, 1,000 votes. Nine SLP again at the west area. You don't check the census of the Fulama, the country that last census come on. You know the position of Fulama then in population na salon. We know position Flaman and then a salon. Third. By the census.
Oh, okay. So
yes.
In terms of numbers.
Yes, in terms of numbers. Now who said the bulk of the fuller population there? Now that place there. Africa. They vote overwhelmingly for Jude. They say because Fulama know they dance devil. You don't understand? And then now, the monitor social media there now. What you look what they do now? People they don't begin cause some people they go cause a group of people they cause social people there. Then they praise you. You don't see they cause people there, they praise you. Then they go cause you can say that means the people they confirm say the people the way they cause so now you and here they pass. These are very boys there. You don't see? Then you not get one thing, you not get one better match for the APC. Lord left that cause is not important. Lord left the cause. Lord focus on the SPP right now. Lord don't give them a chance. Lord focus on them. we'll try for sit down, we'll do homework, we'll do the right thing, go to PPRC. You see PPRC no ever sit down and go whole constitution they begin no one. Now who can go to them? They also want her. People they don't go cry foul them. If all things go on well, cry foul not for Monday. Because if anybody for cry foul, then if everything go on well, they not for don't say when I go back, when I go do this, when I go do that day. Or this last time, where so other Kumai PC or the people they call the talk say that 3 months can they go left for constitution. All done day in the eyes of the international community, in the eyes of people, they look way funny. Already no investor, no way the corner they why don't you ready for go swelling because they know say SAP they're not serious. You understand? They know that they know say then the hope of what they get is then they don't done. They don't know. Like just wait someone now. The time someone will go vote. People they pull them. The people they pull them. People they pull them. You understand? Eh? They lost. But we self, what would they before we begin for sit down for law organization now waiting to happen now. Oma don't see now say anybody now will catch the flag actually for APC. They win the election. Come this coming election. So Oma want for good. Not to everybody for taker. Not to everybody for be president. Not to everybody for be president. Not to the time this. Not to the time this. As long as go like Sylvia know that day. As long as Sylvia they jump every day say an Escobar don't fail or this one don't happen. Now they all don't work with an Escobar. Which idea will they get more? Will they get again? An Escobar don't go make you minister. You don't understand? They don't go make you minister. Which idea will be really get for help the country with? Why you know we bring a car as a proposal? Let people they say now this I don't do, but they not grip, party not grip now. You want the all one be flag bearer. We don't work inside an Escobar government. Waiting at the idea where they really get. Everybody know the basic things, the basic problem we get at their country. Just the bread and butter. We SAP they say can they say no. If I walk, I will go make sure see we no get oven send outside the big bread. Not only bread and butter one for it too. Oven send no go there get for big bread. Just that basic thing. All what you need for do. Sit down na your ministry. Una do simple. Even finance. Una do simple market survey in that country. You see that country how they so. Then they go to they say minimum wage for this so because they believe say minimum wage this so and then you work for 40 hours for the week and then you live this kind of life. You go for manage, you go for live with things that day. But Salo tell you they go pay you 500,000 euros. When away you know it one bag dress. Then they put the man in charge of all that thing. No, what if you say for do? How you go fight corruption?
Yeah, okay, mass.
How they fight corruption? Look what the mass. The all the people that were there and the people that they if brother president Kafala, they left food and the chief man they go run there on the people there. The man they all the thing very clearly. If they pay if they work 2 million euros for the month, then they pay you 2 million euros for the month. The wife no say na 2 million they pay you for the month. You they can go past 4 or 5 million per day. Now host you woman say go they go begin to say but come you might don't do this. They all una all that chief man there. You the woman now you they help him out for chief because that money they that particular money the way can go so na the other people they own money. The other people then they own money. The younger the less deprived. Now they own money that day. When you for if you left a day, then the government go find way forget implementation of the country for bring out things and the country go open where the money go reach to the last man. But you know if you want to get policy you don't go hold all that money they don't go put in their pocket. The way the pass they say the pass don't come. Not to the pass, that thief man don't come. That thief man and this why they get a time we'll get for begin sensitize the young man, the youth in the street. Let them know say now their money. Now the money that one they call the power where they get selling motor. They pay you 5 million. Who say they put money for go buy motor? If you want to thief the thiefer. If you really feel say you for do the right thing, when they make a get us over them when I go beat that man or when I go cosa, that day they help you. And that if you say that they go make APC or that they go make the vote for you as presidential candidate. This convention let God bless no more official let God make what they do let do. They will pass anyhow official pull the valid will go to convention. and this convention what they go for, everybody will therefore go vote for you. Okay. They do like what you be do 2005. Okay. We Palo Court be they will they vote in the electoral commissioner will they vote will count and they.
Okay. Yeah, many people don't know how they watch this and say Cast TV and we they with Mr. Mustafa Masako we get current affairs in the APC party when are the All People Congress when are the opposition party in Israel right now. Mr. We they see this lady, I don't know if all for the deliberation although we don't mention about Sylvia Blyden way day after the mayor of Freetown.
No.
So what do you think about Sylvia way day after the mayor? Because I mean when you look that woman, the mayor integrity far they above Sylvia Blyden because we don't see Mayor Aki Sayer don't kind of return America and Bloomberg. They don't give him award and don't invite him. And why Sylvia now? They would them about on social media. And they cost them about they cost mammy. So you want compare with Aki Sayer because in they go and call them, they go and quote for and trouble and so you do back to the Auditor General. I mean, it's saying a crew, but MBF say na powerful, but you don't know say people empower. But one thing we know, what they watch, na jealousy. All them talk the way they talk against Ivo Akinshoa because Ivo Akinshoa get integrity because no one they really cost mommy cost. Sylvia now they cost mommy cost. What do you want to say about that?
Fine. I want to say about Kutin about Danley. And then I want also again Sylvia get that audio. Why audio this is last audio. I will go back again. We play. We talk on that today. We talk on.
It cost mommy cost.
No, not to the mommy cost. We have also talk about Ivo, but the auditor inside. Understand? Ivo Aki Sayer. What we want for there? I be not talking now actually. Inside me they say, na jealousy. Sylvia, he don't lost. I be talking. Na person way. Mr. Say na be they admire too much. A lot of people when they admire Sylvia. If you be comport yourself, if you don't be like how this woman Ellen Johnson if with the politics because I begin see small the trend of her, but it don't become too much over hyper, and then it don't lost the bearing, the kite don't cut. So you don't really know now what you for do now. You want for gain, so you want for capsule, you want for capsule, you want for capsule. When they make so they look funny in the eyes of people. They always try to say now a very way to come on, but you know they pay attention about what they do. You know they do research. You understand? You know they do research. It just a jump so, and then if you say that same this idea where people then get so, you don't know. That politics will be there try. They don't train now. Where they go tell the village people, they go tell the man and that policy and this one. No, now how much they share on the social media. As long as he will buy that again 5,000 euros, he will buy a megabyte. They see the information. So you don't even fool again. You don't even fool the people there again. And people that say and salon here now to say a lot of people are not agree for read, they're not agree for do research. That's complete. Now that's kind of thing. I see we are always the case for people there. People, so anything goes to the way they don't talk and no, and then this reminds me why I say with the flag. The way they near Madabio. I get one big question I want to ask Madabio and my own big brother. And all the authority there. This one they go straight to my big brother Mada way put us out. His Excellency, President. I want to know if na in give Sylvia Blyden the authority anytime where he break the audio if we play the national anthem. Where they address the nation.
Yeah, Mr. King wonder that because
I want to know that
you can't just play the national anthem like
you
that.
understand? I really want let the president, His Excellency, because he's the fountain of honor. Now he get to court of arm. Now he's the caretaker of that country. That country now all get him, but he's the coat of arm. He's the fountain of honor. I want to know because me say one for begin do am. So anytime I gap, I will just go na social media. I talk, I say, I address because if I address it, they address the nation. Do you understand me? It address the Sierra Leoneans, the people that are Sierra Leone. It address the nation. That he's like giving current affairs, situational report that they give to the people that in the country. And the way he done, he play the national anthem.
Mr.
You understand?
Mr.
So me want know because I just want I just want to draw the attention because myself go begin to agist now. Like why I don't for talk like this, I see when I play the national anthem.
Mr. Masakoi, I know I'll is serious on that because I know say you know post we don't work na the healthcare field like Sunrise assisted living we be in London. Me the way me look at Sylvia, I believe say na dementia, yes, or Alzheimer's. I want to forget about that. No waste your time now. This
go to the audio.
Yes, this
go to this audio.
It no day.
Go to the audio.
It don't sick, but he don't know. Yes, but then they don't forget about that.
Go to the
other
audio.
thing else.
Go to the audio. I see.
Go to the audio.
Yeah, I don't see the. I see in pictures there. I see Sylvia in picture there. In Fatima, na the social media, the jump.
Then in a distraction, Talk
go to the audio. Play the audio.
This girl, you know well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, play something for me.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, today, 3rd of February 2022. This is Dr. Sylvia Olayinka Blyden, and by popular request, I did do an extract of audio 53. That is, I did take a small part of audio 53 we concern the Freetown City Council Mayor, Aki Sayer, and his sister, Trudy Morgan, in Duam, but it was part of a longer audio. So I released this audio tonight as an extract of audio 053, and we will call them audio 053B. So we'll split the audio 053 into two. So audio 053A could be the one we concern the World Bank letter and the implications for proportional representation. And then audio 053B could be this one we're going to listen to. So now, thank you. Now, I will come now to the mayor of Freetown and his sister. But as I tell you earlier, I get for the right. I get for the talk about the mayor because people possibly threaten me.
So I think about that laugh day.
Baby don't crease.
No, the way we laugh, we don't say she's being very sarcastic.
The way how Sylvia laugh, you go really know say nah it get grievance.
Yeah, that's some.
Now like that's some grievance. That kind of laugh. Now like this guy not saving me. They can't finish that kind thing.
Baby don't crease.
Now that kind thing. Now that kind thing.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Yeah, logo.
Yeah, we root you come up being mayor, So let's see how it goes. I will be talking about the mayor now. And there's a lot for talk about the mayor. A lot. She's Jangoliko, Tiffy. There's quite a lot for talk about her.
Yeah, think about that. Somebody now the mayor of the country.
You tell about Jangoliko. Yeah, why not involve you in peace?
Wait, even
but Mustafa kind of no talk something. So maybe not. Don't crease. Yes. Yeah.
Like you one small story. Henry Flomo, every day that like you and be prosecutor because Grady Harrison we don't bet the former defense minister we don't treat him bad and we don't plan for hijab. Then the whole Grady Harrison patrician somewhere doing time. So when they try for prosecute Grady Harrison, he sit on the Jenkins card go they go write small thing for gear. Before a gap for hijab, you know what you do? Now you want to do so. We don't aim person too much. You go him you go inside something, you go touch something, not go for talk. You go cost there. Then the same cost they cost people there. Wait them for there. You know what I mean? Where you for work, guy don't begin say great daddy, see don't talk say no one they keep us this that. When the student the way you kill na LU. Somebody don't say na that man, na that I send that man for. That student when they we don't talk say nobody know then na LU. Now we see the whole abab. If I be in Nigeria now before good daddy see okay. So when you want to handle people like Sylvia, you had force them for make it go down. Otherwise, he said we can't cost an
no, when somebody they talk and
listen. Yeah, that's but this is that the one that this is not the problem. You not get for count. If you get one match for talk, you dey miss the point. Not to one match. You get for take your own time for explain. to people. Let people be able to understand.
All right. Okay.
Because already the way Sylvia they behave, when don't for talk is sing the national anthem, and then mother as if Fatima be she they go so tell mother chana and they get over bag or so say mother kisena. You don't understand? Because you don't get right for talk, they sing national anthem. You address the nation. They sing the national anthem.
Yeah, you not get no position currently.
You not get ambo. Me no sabi law, but let them check. Let them sabi that. Let them check that thing. No for do. So no go let the vex for Sylvia.
No, I vex. No. Say well for country one can slap and.
What do you want for let Sylvia know? Is this? You see, even Aki congratulate her back now. So he just come out like her back.
So me, Yvonne is like the most hardworking mayor who don't ever get.
She is very hardworking. She is very hardworking. I wish
like she's handsome.
I wish all these things where Sylvia they talk so. You understand? Eh? That's more opportunity where Nescoma been given for their work now social welfare. If you don't go implement some of them here today, they not unless some for don't sack in deputy. Nene go na radio. Nene did na radio na 98. And they blast for Sylvia and then they sack them. I wish Sylvia for do. You know me waiting can make I knock you one invest, but Lord just take this. Waiting can happen for people them business na salon is this. People they always they feel say waiting then they do wait to them na fine thing. Then they enjoy what and they enjoy the luxury. When you do am na bad thing, you know for do am. You understand? Then they do the wrong thing to then a fine thing, not to anything bad. No, nobody know for top water. But when you do they take as issue. Now this is happy with Sylvia. More than here with Sylvia, they highlight so but the mayor for don't do this kind of structure they explain. The structures where Sylvia they explain so. That time when Sylvia get for let work as social welfare minister. If you be implement this kind of structures where they put so, where they try for force for let's say the mayor for don't do. So go Sylvia for don't be one of the best ministers. You know for don't and it's one of for don't Saka. You don't understand?
Yeah.
But you know do am. You don't understand? You know do am. So it means either you don't know what they talk about or not just when they say you get badat. You know when you get badat for somebody, you say you get that kind of selfishness. Just the kind of thing, but the person that's why they try for go. Even when they try for test, you know, not so that person they no, you just believe say no, that's why for go. That's that kind of thing. See why they do so to this one.
But wait to
no important point in now where I want to play this audio. Continue. They get important.
But today I can't talk about one aspect of the mayor way. I want Fritonians to understand what they happen with this lady and what they do. But before I go into handling the mayor on that issue, because I'm going to be brief on this mayor's issue for today. But of course, in subsequent audios, I therefore expose the mayor for a fine one. But before I come into today's topic, the mayor maintain our radio to Mac Radio, then this year. And I saw see them scallywag and the shape the thing all over social media, about 40 something minutes, there with phone calls. So I can't pull a small part of waiting the mayor may talk, just a small part. I dey play for una. In fact, I go play on 2 times, so una go listen and carefully when the mayor said they talk. So that play that side, it's about 10 seconds of what he talk. You know, we talk about 1 hour and more till then get for the at the studio. But I can play just 10 seconds for set the stage for waiting. I can talk about the mayor and his sister very soon. So now listen, the mayor.
Oh no!
If you know anything about audit, waiting in the audit, now waiting can to you know so. If you don't come to you, add the auditor. It don't come to you.
Okay, now it talk about how.
I'll just clarify that part. The way the mayor say the money not come to them yet.
And we put it
so
the mayor say waiting can't to her that the municipality, then they audit. And then they
is that a factual statement?
And that's the actual thing where they happen in terms of see the way they talk that here. So it hurt a lot of people. They hurt like the entire audit system. They hurt the entire procurement system. You don't understand it. I just want let people that listen small parties here before I really go deeply into her. But I just want to see if I know say what the mayor talks so and the right thing that then they only. But I don't know.
Yeah,
they only audit. Auditors. They only go auditing where they don't give you. They don't give you so child they will go audit you water. See in a sense that they.
But waiting at they say. I mean, I don't see about procurement, Mr. Mustafa, because like since we talk about current affairs now the APC, like I be call your attention back the last time. You don't work na senior citizen place them. I began with my sister. I know he swear where they swear. He say if I do this like when we have deep argument, if I do this like crazy before I die. Sylvia Aisha, you know if you say this in the crazy
no, me not a doctor, so I know people diagnose.
No, me they see. I mean the instinct.
I'm like,
yes.
I'm like.
Yeah.
But Sylvia herself.
Looking for.
No, I want to remind Sylvia. Wait till Sylvia be take all the documents and be carried and go na this commission of inquiry. Then money they document them from the job. Say all that here we can this one can and this one I don't know nothing about all what you are talking about. When they say so money, they say no nothing about because he never did it, he never received this that they go present documents. So see we don't know say the only thing way they ask you, but the only thing way they answer when say go defend that day in a commission of inquiry. You don't know say the only waiting that they give you now for talk about. Nine they can't audit you but. How they will go audit you, but something way it not come to you yet.
It don't make sense, no.
Yes, the only thing way is if before don't talk people that for don't say if this mayor the thing that way inherit from Body Gibson in your mayor in your system, if now they go for go audit, yes, auditors get right for go audit. Because now waiting in here, waiting be done the past time the auditors they go right for go audit those systems. In go only they as a mayor, they will only ask for make people give them the chance for doing because not her signatures were not there. Yeah. And Sylvia for no one to say, Sylvia they still when Sylvia they talk to people then, when you talk to people, they talk to people when they get sense, they go question you small about how you they think. I want to know say mayor one they ever go they go get money put in a bag. It would never happen. You understand? Pass somebody want tips and get something for himself. But once he say that in the name of the council, that money they come through the council and it has processes and they have every council get procurement officers. Me and I see when me and the procurement officers and are all trained together in IPAM. All those set of procurement officers. They roam there now, they put their soul now, they send their soul. Food is about they all now, they send them different way there. And food corner, they all they send them so Gasama then they send them from one point to another, this, that. But these are all trained and qualified procurement officers, and the municipality get one. Then they get the finance side. Sylvia for understand one thing say when they say that we don't give now 20 million.
Yeah, but just want to ask, what's not the procedure like if the international community give money to Salium? And they allocate them to the city council. How that money did they come into the country and what side they go?
Fine. When the international community say, like for example, it depends on how it come. If the money they come as like donors, we don't write like if city council writes a project. If city council don't write project, they request for fund. Then they send them, they solicit donor for make donor give that funding day. When the donor they approve that funding day, they have to get what they call a consultant so they can foresee how that money they get for be spent before that money they come. And how the money they come. If the money they come straight to the council, it doesn't come to everyone in the pocket. The money they go na the council account. You understand? Before they get a separate account, we not to the government, we not to we not to side the government subsidy account they come. They put it get in budget line. So that money get for the in the hands of the finance people. So where they don't go write project, where they write anything for request for the money, where the procurement procedures they all they passed on. When it reach to even before even they sign them, they go for tell them who said they charge that money, which budget line. You understand? And not to even get for go with the caller, whether they do that, the finance sector, the finance sector they get for deal with the budget line. And then I get for go talk say, okay, well now this is so money where the people they are not request for the charge under this budget. The same project, different project them go there, well a different side, and that we make even more what the country when they say NACSA they don't go do this procurement. They don't spend money where they don't account where they not supposed to spend. We can't be there the way they say no, they go be schools. No, because where the money they come, we don't know they send the money. They want to spend the criteria straight for go. You the charger, you have budget lines where the charger. You know go take her from this budget line and go spend it on the other side. No, you don't do that. So I want to see you know say if that if not go put that money put it inside a bag account, it's not possible. There were a procurement procedure. So we see where they talk now. They know they talk about even I just the last person I just sign because I ain't get for sign before even they sign that thing that part it don't have it has passed through the procurement procedures there. Okay. Don't pass through the procurement procedures there.
That play a little bit more.
Nobody no go audit money will not come na Freetown City Council. They really flippant way they talk. In fact, I play and back learn and listen and fine. I play and back a second time.
Oh no!
If you know anything about audit, waiting in the audit, now waiting come to you know so. If it not come to you, add the auditor. It not come to you.
Sylvia.
Okay, my people. Recently.
That's Sylvia. I want to know say that money where then they give you, now then they audit. The way they not give you,
that's very simple.
they know the auditor. The way they give you,
I don't know why
then they audit. All that here where they happen in governance, it starts in the home. You don't understand? All that here, it start at the house. You understand? I'm just if your papa come and give you say, yeah, 10,000 news. Go buy granite for me, 2,000. Go buy fish, 1,000. Go buy this, go buy that. Like counter. Where you can, you don't meet your papa, you put an also, you go play ball. Where you come, he say, Daddy, I don't go buy that thing there. He say, where me change? Where you get the change will be the expect, say, now you for cow it. If you not counter, it say, wait till you go buy so. Where me money don't shorting. Go bring the color, I can see. That is what they call audit.
Yeah, that's the audit.
Now the whole thing will I want let people that test you that say now the audit. So the before they can now the 10,000 they can now the okay don't count two real change. Then the public begin say now okay what you buy that they buy about two this that they buy this one that they buy this they check or a check or how much they sell this market how much they sell this market. You don't understand? Then they checker a margin down there. You know the between house. But they checker they see say 1 million loss panel. I'm just saying no that they between this and that audit. It starts from the house, from the home. Then you just wait reach someone on and then cancel it. And it just big. So when the mayor say they not go audit out with money we not catch. See the woman not lie. The woman not lie. I want to let you understand this basic thing.
I don't think say interested for understand. That's
just because that in the favor but in the favor it just want present it want play with the people their mind. You know, Sylvia know it play with the people their mind.
Yeah, waiting now they say the people who now they watch this and sarcastic to programs alone for better. Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Masakoi. I will just round up this program because Sylvia
no go small other side
a little bit.
Not relevant because we they look the woman you see say this woman I mean, dementia or Alzheimer, the one that we did not see.
Well, look, United Nations flag, look, Salon flag.
It creates before he dies.
The way that is
Christmas face down.
Where you look, yeah, Aki Sayer, it's like 9 gram bikini they fed so, you know. So me, I know you want get.
Currently,
the mayor go America. He go na one city we for several years now. They don't raise funds for water before it on mayor safe. For me, they get that previous mayor. This is a city where they raise money for help the people of Freetown for get water.
Because all this way they have where they talk so, where a lot of people in Freetown, they know say.
They see the 8 red over the mayor.
They know say. They know say. If I that make so it cost money cost. That make some people they talk say. It not able to be an opposition. They try for liberate to murder them for letting get something. Now that make all man the call and they bring her. You see, he don't try for loss in bearing. All man the bring her because this the name man say you think about this. And this
you don't lost focus.
You don't understand?
You don't lost.
Let I tell you when one thing waiting happen. I'll tell you about the National Youth Village Project. A project where he count Boku Dodo na Freetown. You don't understand? The Chinese man they come, the Sierra Leone 50th anniversary. When the Chinese they come, now the Chinese man announce say the government they give the Sierra Leone government $30 million grant. You understand? Now let's come and say it pass that money there na the youth ministry for make them build a school of excellence for the youth. That news they go also and let's come and go Kabbalah go announce and they say the $30 million project na Kabbalah they bring a car. So to the whole world the money don't come. But where we begin because this one I mean they talk about because maybe I was the field manager there. We will begin go now for the meetings there now for the Chinese for this money where they don't talk say the money don't come. Then the Chinese are telling us say not to even this time now next year where we hear the program they were doing na China and they go for put it into the budget for make the common section they get for debate on that and see how that money will come. You don't understand, Jack? All man the person and Freetown say the money they now in the bag there. If you go Kabbalah, they say the money is all bag. You don't understand, eh? But and then we'll go back again. The other time we'll go State House, President, and let's go for we'll go State House. Chinese man and can now. They bring out finance, catch and kefala day. Then bring out foreign ministry, bring out this and say, well, let them form now an MOU, memorandum of understanding for Puta. These are all issues. They take process. No, the way just the gap go give money to Sylvia to even for Puta inside a bag. Me and the challenge Sylvia for that day. Sylvia, any money where they go give for the country for that council, they put in a bag. They announce the money first before the procedures they all go through. Them procedures they were they explain so. So if you start saying that they go Kabbalah, so the person will say the $30 million they inside a bag. Or they say that much I don't care go. You don't understand it. You try to say that money they did now. Why don't care go? But these are processes the way in the past. And it always get waiting they tie down to her. So if we don't even could they don't say don't go approve $4 million for me or not count that money. So if you want to go broke host by the woman now for nothing. The woman don't mind not that money, don't not to count that money. Don't mind they come back again at that council. They can't do waiting. They can't do the processes. Tell who said that money, tell who said go beg for the for a ministry, they all get for involved into that money issue before that money they come to that woman day. So that money just go count that money. So Sylvia just want for blandful people there. And then Sylvia, as if there in audio, it talk about the procurement actual government we government act. You understand? It not agree for explain into details. You understand? 2004, then they will form the Public Procurement Act. And pass into law na Salome. Because waiting can happen is this. Now waiting the poor the Sierra Leone government up to now. Salome not agree still for graduated from between the 70, 80s completely it. We still they force in the system of operation of the country still they into that particular year force. You don't understand? We not agree for graduated. Tijan Kabakam it try for move some like we bring down the Nazi, we bring down like this public procurement which is what they talk about. Because I go one for talk about more. In the final say, the government of Sierra Leone they spend that time. Government of Sierra Leone they spend 80%, which was about that 80% was equivalent to about 666 billions or so. When the government be they spend on procurement issues. And would they be they do this procurement here? Now the civil servant they employ. Now then be they buy. If I then a transport officer, the civil servant, the assistant admin or this that. Then the transport officer get killed and I the pass to active what they no more. Or the the fair clerk. Then you go measure, go bring down no more life card. If I papa give fear. As you look at this one, that one there. So now that kind of thing be the happy in a salon. All man be the spend, all man be the way they cost. So Tijan Kaba meant good say well. Let them try forget a procurement system. Then like we don't get a lot, and they call the GSC, General Service Director. They get a team like that. So let them try forget a unit we will be responsible for all procurement issues. So that was how they formed the Procurement Act. And then if you talk about the 60 million, this that we call them thresholds. In the procurement was these are thresholds them. That thresholds the way government be put. How government they put thresholds and they put thresholds and based upon the market survey. The cost of the commodities in the market at that time. And then with time to time then they review them. You understand? Because the money go up and this that and then the value. You understand that the value they drop. So they get for do that with time to time. So that this happen where you say Madam Bioka change, I know you not change them. Now the procurement unit they just upgrade them. You understand? They upgrade the figure, but the value not the same.
Okay.
You don't understand? So now this is what happened. They will call her, who they call her the RFQ shopping. That threshold. They get certain amount of money, they say 60 million or this, that. Then the way they done that for RFQ, they go get 3 coats. You go get 3 coats quick, this, that. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You get what you call the NCB, that the National Competitive Bidding. They get the INCB, International Competitive Bidding Day. So these are all processes where you need for know in procurement. That's why they bring down the public procurement. Like just say people that short name. Just a go to be talking about PPRC. Public procurement just come into act. They just want to forget a central control. Somebody wait for the able for control people there. How for spend government money. How who side the money for go and then the procedures they make the procedures on how for spend money. And just that they do. So we see where they talk about those things where they talk about. So they go even though they go say let they go give sister. So who say procurement? Why they not put the procurement man na sell? Because you get the procurement committee, of which the procurement officer na the secretary. But still not even know about bidding processes. Yeah, they put on the newspaper 21 days. The INCB getting this days what they call them. The IFQ they say the person will get the cheap. See that you don't do procurement that way. That's wrong procurement. Not me say you forget the cheap. No, you get for write a letter of no objection to even that the right at procurement to the national procurement unit. They defend why this person in commodity they go up so, but why now you forget the contract too. Sylvia no know procurement na a whole thing like how land that doctor business. Sylvia I want to know that procurement not a thing where they joke with. Now they deal with that country na a whole issue. Procurement na a whole module where they land. Where they land now. So where they talk they jump and so they put us so no. Even the BOQ where they talk about. You know what's that BOQ? Where the way the color. You know just gap. If you know just gas, then they go give contract to that person. So the procurement officer the whole. If you say that even in the whole, if only to them go or a couple law, not the whole. And the procurement officer in the whole. And then the procurement committee the procurement officer then the secretary. You get for the expert, the engineer also. You understand? The finance people then get for they respect. But Sylvia, you left for mislead people then. You are not telling people the right thing. You want them behind this woman no more. You go miss this woman. And the process they present itself in the eyes of so many people in salon. They make the respect you get for you, don't get up for you again. Because but cool people the way they know but they tell you talk so you go no say you don't sabi nothing. You see, they know they get respect for you again. You they talk I laugh. If you like to play this one. That's so so tell that make an Escobar sack on herself. Because if you that kind of mentality, then you will not do anything. They justify the reason more why an Escobar sack you in that place. To the common man. You don't see a procurement procedure, you talk about BOQ, talk about the IFQ, they talk about the SP. You know, see that they really talk about. So if you say that, so that cheap, boss you get cheap, and not get. That's why they go give. Somebody will just get construction company inside a bag. Now you just they go give government contract to so. That's why you write a bill of no objection even to donors, and then you say the reasons why this person. Some people then if you don't bid for something, for example, you bid for 100,000, I can't bid for 80,000. This person can bid for 150. You don't understand? And then the procurement will look at things then. Who said the highest money go? You understand? If you the supply, if you put good qualities of materials, all this so you and this one, you quality of materials, it better. That make we as procurement who say what they do your market survey, what they do. You as the procurement, you qualities your qualities are good for past this person here. You understand? But the price are high. We look at who said the price are high. Who said the price high? Okay, now if we talk to this person here, we'll call her. We'll talk to you say. The payment when they pay the staff them. If you can reduce the payment when they pay the staff them, then your money they can't down because we don't find out say now almost plus or minus 1 or 2%. Nine difference with the qualities there. But you now will know say this man he get the capacity for do the job. Not to Abdullah we get the construction come inside a bag. You know understand? This man get the capacity. So they write. You write as a procurement officer, you write for bill of no objection, you defend why they forgive the contract to this person. So if and then the procurement master of procurement they look at her, then they approve her. So Sylvia for no say these are processes, and then they just go no more like crazy they go talk so.
So they can end up approve somebody with a higher amount.
Of course.
Just because they get the capacity.
The capacity, yes. Okay. And then yes, you can write for sole supplier. Mm-hmm. You can write back against there is a time you write for bill of no objection for a sole supplier where you defend why if you say that I'm that one for the supply me. Cop. You justify. You know? I mean, but now I'm used to where the procurement officers and what you see where they do so. When they sit down, they make so. Yeah, this woman, I left the woman. They miss her.
You know me, I feel say once you go see her, Mr. Mustafa don't talk a lot on this long round up on this thing because like as I tell you, Mr. Mustafa, you don't work in assisted living in London. The way Sylvia they behave, if you know say either dementia or Alzheimer's, and they get for Chris before he die. This are they predict. When like look the mayor like nine grand bikini they talk to they can't fit. You understand? So me I just follow around of this program and thank God you don't church by the Christmas the holding at the APC right now.
No left the course.
Yes, and then Pasheki where they cost so we in America now. You don't see a Pasheki problem. Pasheki you know say you get felon in America now. Native man. One thing, the non jail and New Jersey say, if they read me like call me like cost me no ready for put in position. Then jail and New Jersey say now run go Baltimore. The other say can't thief motoka na Jersey. So now in the alert the other state trooper them say somebody don't can't thief motoka, they go check you and go be president too. So when Baltimore the interceptor with the motoka we can't thief. Imagine now then call New Jersey trooper then say we don't catch somebody who na put a lot on. One make una can't catch. You know this waiting New Jersey tell Baltimore. They say pa uta una take out not for jailer. The last person I say one can be president. That's
no,
me they tell you and say in the customer because me na blood I don't tell you.
When the next catch
come after me. Come after me. Yes.
But mommy calls me to me. Mommy calls the part there in the name and then part there. You say mama back get amo. So you know focus.
I say Baltimore. Back to you. Baltimore catch that man. They then call New Jersey police and say una cow don't catch somebody who can't thief motoka. And then say papa uta for feed that Nigeria do not take her. Now the sino she don't say they cause an escoma we do better passing grandpa Sheki. And escoma do better pass pa Sheki. Where they call that. You know the mobile stop yourself so. What's your don't
I'm going to left arm.
No, well, okay.
We'll not be Henry Flomo.
No, we'll go be.
No, be Henry Flomo na Liberia.
No, we'll find another day. We'll find another day. You understand, eh?
Yeah.
But when somebody they
okay, not forget about Henry Flomo. Not be like Sylvia. Don't be Sylvia because Sylvia don't just now the same way Sylvia they behind this woman. So that's what you want to do. You understand? They go begin cause. Say not begin cause.
But no, Sylvia, you get for Chris. You get for Chris. Finally, Chris. This Sylvia where they cause even so. Na yanda na New Brunswick. Alfred Peter Conte we be wan go join for FTPC. Na me can't see more before Alfred wan slap him because na him be they can talk for an escoma. Say no to an escoma make we lost election. All of a sudden, I twist back so they talk about. Anyway, the family low around this program, you understand? Eh? You get last word for say low around them staffing.
Yes, I get last word for.
What's that last word you want?
Last word I get for say Sylvia, no be like Henry Flomo, na Liberia. But that Grady RC, a treaty where they be put where they say he kill pine. The police guy, not be like her. You know, one thing women they always say is Sylvia na pussy with me before I tell you, I shall be the admirer. If you don't lost that track. You don't lost them. All the people away the first, so people they watch you funny. You know you fair and Escoma don't make you see, they don't make you minister. This that one all the past. So no cause where you go cause Ernest, now make I say who's cause where people then go cost you? We all done it together. Now the same people then, now the same customer, the same people.
But staff away to staff.
So una left them here. I see here Fatima. Here they all citizens then. This that. So then
but staff, I want to ask you one question. I know saying I'm all diplomatic. But that was you know diplomatic. But that was when they talk serious woman the piece a bit. Now big man not true.
I don't know. Because that day back again, it depends on the one they were there see and then they sleep together. So you don't say make they see they talk so. If they say if me I be like we will not say this please.
Because I got me until you get country.
So me and then I know the talk because I know me see I know when they sleep in one house. I don't know so I not go talk and say I not go give for that. That the one there so that day they say. So if not somebody if na me say take phone I call you say Abdullah call Sylvia say the please. You waiting for us? How you might know say Sylvia the please?
Where you not sleep with her? Okay, no, I get you.
Yeah, so you don't see the thing.
Yeah.
So now that at the still they say, Lord left their cost then they.
Okay, all right, okay.
Don't leave their cost. Lord left their cost. You see, and then Lord try for go. Salon will not grow. We still dey inside that 70, 80 inside that place. Now that they make it see some man is on a pool by they drink. Them mathematicians they say but you know you go put square peg in a round hole. That is quite correct. You understand? But it depends on the kind square peg and then it depends on the kind hole. You don't understand? If at the same dimension that you take, then you go say you don't go put it inside this hole. You understand? Eh? But otherwise, how you can put your inside here? If the whole big thing, the square peg na my phone. You know, go for your phone, not the follow what I wear.
Staffy.
You understand?
Mr. Masako.
No, I just say something. Some of that way you want to talk if for think back again small. They go tell you say this that 2 power lines. They don't ever meet up. We say if you put chair there, they not go form angle. How comes angle come for mathematics back?
Okay, wait, you know.
So Lord, what me Aki say more is Lord left. You angry not go sabi all thing. And what they make now, that's where they begin pass me and see that's where they begin cause. You get for cause pass this. Because people they get for wrong bear you pass mark, mama, they get for wrong bear you too much. And then the other thing again is, do ya, Sylvia, me, if mother will not tell you, me, I will get respect to for the Sierra Leone national anthem. I will get respect for that country. Not ever play that national anthem after you done for talk. You have never been voted for in that country. You have never been voted for. So all positions where they belong they give you now from executive positions. You don't get executive positions there. You know one day you have never been voted for. So do you not play national anthem? Well, look, if they play national anthem, then look at what Sylvia do. Where go? Where they appoint her as minister? Where go? They ask her, come on, team. Just recite the pledge. National pledge. It won't make sense, but not to say not sabi, but it won't make sense like it won't put her in your way. Then begin laugh because you know a blunder. You don't see the thing. I make her say, let not jump too much. Not jump too much, mama.
Okay, me fambulem as soon as don't listen to Mr. Musa.
So Lord let yourself in the APC, I don't tell you now. This election, I will win a clean. We not allow accept say that one person for Tina before we. One person will all for the behind that person. And then I want to know one thing say me I can always talk. Everybody will be done work is an escoma in government. Till the commodity so we want for being minister, we you be minister, you be this way you want be flag bearer. Go first, go search yourself fine. When I go talk to big brother JFK. Let's be honest to una. I tell una if will not be put una name under. See, it's my name Dede. If you name not Dede, then you can't begin make. But no come into this thing. We don't want to waste time again with her. We don't want to waste time again. Now the APC they bring out the Moses. Now the Moses in the Bible. Will they bring out the Moses now for where they go free all the people there. They free the Sierra Leoneans there. My brother see there actually talk and I forget for talk about the level 3. He talk about the level 3, they go like, but to go in level 3, we don't APC they don't something for before we get to water. That's it. The action no more now.
Level 3 done already.
Level 3 done all process done. I just the action they can now. You understand? And I just the action of level 3 they come. Now the next time now is the level 4. The level 4 now protect your vote. We they tell them now where they don't can demonstrate for the right. They get for vote that and protect them. Would they protect them vote their hand? Every police station where you would don't counter or don't announcer. By the time they don't dance someone out get for day now. By the time they don't dance some because APC they win the election flag. Now dance someone out get for day. Would they just they dance? If I blame me, I should begin vote for that. You can me don't check the team. We they beat them. Flat. Straight one blow. No straight off. Straight off.
The people una don't listen for Musa.
So una look at together. The APC will get now will get with chance. So I don't know worry. I think we know 2007 at 3 months. Organize one Escoma kai wap. So be 7 but so be call her straight. Na so man like for you. Anybody not just put the right person. Okay. Don't vote for at the convention. Do you allow left? Mami caution you know they solve nobody in problem. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
My people, una thank you viewers them. This is Cast TV with regular program Salon for Better. And today I wanna listen a lot from VP George Mustafa Masakoi, we na VP for Youth League on the All People Congress. And he don't talk a lot today. We talk about the social media mami cost man. I think say now this some man they cost now for lay it because some man don't get money for it. Where cost mami cost then yeah. Are they buy on I make the one they will be they come after are they laugh now. Where the INB one they una no able
they
una do Timothy then talk. where Adebayo don't soft in all thing and now
Yeah,
one
the one can begin.
And Saloma, una ungrateful, una lucky.
Saloma no dey like them.
Yes. Una guess where? Adebayo na infect this fete for like this. After Adebayo, the only people that will be the observer, the listeners, the red movement, Evangelist Samson. All the other one they grab.
The all one can begin take space.
Now all they pull. Somehow when they talk there, they no say this year so.
When the soup don't cool, they want go take.
Somehow when they talk say if you no say this, if you dey na farm they get bored. But you can one can self one can talk now. Social media they cost man because some family so don't listen to Mustafa Masakoy and this now VP Youth League. And they bring una come updates. I mean, all the time, and they don't talk about social media. They don't talk about the mayor and Sylvia. We believe say get dementia or Alzheimer. I don't know, passport. The medical people then confirm waiting they get. So we go left una also for today. We sound technician today and we producer na Amjad Jalomiba. Mina Abdullah Mansari una tata. We will come back to una next week. Bye bye.